Hi and welcome to the latest video. Video star. Oh.
Last one.
Take 16.
Okay, we go take 29,000. Hi, welcome to the latest video from Avi Automotive. Before we continue today, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you click the like button and the notification bell. So, making a change, we're here in sunny, that's right, sunny Derbyshire.
Well, what we've got behind us, a big Italian stallion, the Ferrari FF. Let's have a look.
Love an Italian stallion. So I'm here with Dave. Dave, tell us a little about who you are and what you do.
My name's Dave Johnson. I sell mobile phones. I've got a business in Ripley. Obviously I have a Ferrari now, but I'm a Porsche man really. I've owned 3 911 turbos, 3 911 Carreras. Porsches is the thing that the brand that I've always enjoyed. My kids were moaning about getting in the back of a 911 turbo.
Right.
So my kids are now 14 and 12, and I needed a car with some space in the back because my missus kept moaning that I always go out on my own with my mates in the car. So I said the only thing I can buy is an FF. That's the only thing without getting to a big car. Took the plunge, bought one.
It's a stunning car, you can't deny that, and Ferrari always deliver. When you turned up the other week and we saw it for the first time, it was just like jaw-dropping. But tell us about, there's a bit of a stigma with it. A lot of Ferrari owners are like, oh, it's not a Ferrari because it doesn't look like a Ferrari, but it is a Ferrari. So tell us about that.
How this car probably first came about was apparently Ferrari customers were moaning at Ferrari that when they want to take their family up to the Alps skiing, they can't do it, they've got to get a taxi. So apparently that was a part of how this developed. So it's a genuine 4-seater car. You can get 2 adults in the back. You're right, it's a bit marmitey. It's not for everybody. I like it for what it is, in terms of I can get my family in it, missus and the kids.
Yep.
We'll come to it, but the boot has got a 420 litre boot, which people don't know. It's the same size as a 3 Series estate.
Because that is one hell of a boot for a car like this.
And it's also has got a 6.3 litre V12 engine, which is the engine derived from the Enzo. Obviously it's detuned for this car. So this is a 6.3 litre V12 engine. This part of the engine here is the 4-wheel drive system.
Yep.
The car actually has 2 clutches, has one at the front and one at the back. Again, this engine derived from the Ferrari Enzo. In my personal opinion, this is the best engine that's ever been made in any car ever. Obviously, the Enzo one is the proper race engine.
Now, it's not your normal standard shaped Ferrari.
No.
That's one thing it isn't, but it catches your eye. I mean, the lines and the body of it is stunning. I mean, it's got some trademark parts of a Ferrari, like we said, the rear, like it's got that kind of trademark features that people go, that's a Ferrari. But let's have a walk around. Tell us, what.
Well, this car is literally a few centimetres under 5 metres long.
Yeah.
It's a few centimetres under 2 metres wide.
It's quite a long Ferrari. It's a long Ferrari.
When this car was first produced in 2011, this was the fastest 4-wheel drive 4-seater car in the world. At a top speed of 208 miles an hour.
Nice. Have you tried it yet?
No. I'm scared of 150. But as I say, for me it's an animal for all things, in as much as that I've got the tick badge of it, that it's a Ferrari, it's fast, it sounds amazing. It's got that V12 engine. I can take my family out and we can go out for a weekend because I can fit luggage in the boot.
Yeah. Even though it's a big, long, heavy-ish car, in comparison, you don't lose any of it.
No, I mean the 0 to 60 time is 3.6 seconds, which for a big heavy car is reasonable.
Quick.
It's not in the 911 turbo.
No.
But as I say, it's almost like the old scimitar cars. They were they weren't an estate. What do you call them? Shooting brake. So it's almost that sort of shape.
But for a car of this size and length, that's a pretty quick start.
Oh, it is.
time.
It's fast,
I mean,
and when
that's
you're in
fast.
it feels quick. Can I say it? It's
Yeah.
a practical Ferrari.
It's got a stunning back end.
If you're sat behind that, you're definitely sat behind a Ferrari, aren't you? It's them lights.
Yeah.
It's a circular light. I mean, they're on most models, aren't they? These.
They are, yeah. Ferraris do look very similar from the back end.
Yeah.
But yeah, the lights are lovely. The LED crystals in each light. I think there's about 50 actual individual LEDs. You know, in the dark they look amazing.
Do you use this car every day? Is this your daily driver?
It's not my daily driver. To be fair, I probably treat it a little bit like a two-seater Ferrari, in as much as that I use it at the weekends. But if we were going out, I know we can't go out for a meal, but when we could, you know, I'd sooner go in this so we can give it a blast. You can use it every day. The downside is, like any Ferrari, you want to try and keep the mileage down as much as you want to drive it every day.
What would one of these cost? Out of interest?
So this car is a 2016 model, which is one of the very last produced. It was registered July 16. This car new was 295,000. I paid 150 for it. With a Ferrari, there's one thing that's quite different from any other car. There's no stalks. So all your buttons for lights, windscreen wipers, they are all here on the wheel. Same with your indicators. This here is a traditional Manatino switch, where on this particular model it has a snow, it has a wet mode, a comfort mode which softens the suspension, and then there's a sports mode, which is the mode you like to drive it in.
Yeah, so interior wise, did you spec this then? Did you buy this? Did you ask car used?
I bought this used, so this car was 2 years old when I bought it, and it's hard to find the exact spec that you would want. So I wanted something where the interior would break up, so we've got two-tone crema with grey, which sounds unusual, but I think it works. There's a passenger screen, so when you're sat in the passenger seat, that will tell you how fast you're going. It gives the revs when you drop a gear.
I'll tell you what though, as soon as you step inside for it, it's a different level, isn't it? It's luxury, isn't it?
It is. I mean, the quality of the interior is better than any car I've ever had. You know, the Italian leather, it smells just like it's a brand new car.
It does, I was gonna say.
There's no wear in it either.
Yeah, it's still.
I
like how decluttered all the dash and everything is.
We even got Dave's glasses here, 'cause I put Dave's Prada glasses on as well. I'm well in here now, look. No, I tell you what, wow.
Is that the screen there?
That's the screen.
So
yeah.
what does that give you then?
Well, I'll have to start it to show you.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So you've got a little mini screen there which will show a rev counter. You see the rev counter? Yeah.
I was thinking as well, you've got there's like a foot plate down here. Is that just so you hold on for dear life when you?
Yeah, it's the same with these little
Oh, so
bars
you can
here.
literally hold it everywhere. It's like being on a ride then.
Get strapped in and hold on. When you own a Ferrari, it does make you feel special. They are magical. And then, yes, in comparison to something like a 911 Turbo, which is an amazing car, this car, it just makes you feel special when you sit in it. You start that engine and the sound that it makes, and probably the heritage of Ferrari as a racing team, as a sports car manufacturer, you feel like you're a part of that. And I never felt as much as that as I did when I bought this car. I felt, again, I sort of had some of that with 911 turbos, but a Ferrari's it's magical. It's just a magical car.
So Dave, thank you so much for allowing us to review your car, taking time out of your busy day and bring it down here. So again guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, click the notification bell, and over to you, Mark.
Yeah, what a fantastic car. I've got to admit, when Dave first pulled up in his car over a week ago to have a meeting about something else, I did look at it and think, oh god, that is different. But the more you look at it, and obviously as soon as you hear that V12, game changer, absolutely beautiful car, mate, really nice.
Well, thank you, and thanks very much, both of you.
No, thank you, Dave.
And cut.
There you go.
She's not cut though. She's not cut.
Yeah,
she never cuts.
Still rolling.
She never cuts. She ever cuts. Never ever. You never cut. You